Welcome back to my channel, folks. It's been a while, I think 7 or 8 months. Today I want to talk about the Grayman concept, but more importantly about being essential and not overly dependent on gear, as we often are. Here in Europe, things are getting sketchier, and being anonymous will keep us away from troubles. No second glances from the authorities when we walk through our crowded cities. You know what I mean. So my question to you is how to stay anonymous and being prepared at the same time. I mean, how to carry what really matters, blends into the crowd, travel lights, and move faster in case it's needed. Let's start with the basics. Our outfit is really important. We love tactical cargo pants, military boots, tactical eyeglasses, patches everywhere, so on and so forth. But to me, one of the best ways to improve our preparedness is to try to look like anyone else around. Minimalism and urban blending really matter, and learn how to improvise is one of the greatest skills we can own in terms of survival. Let me show what I will wear. Plain dark jeans, a neutral t-shirt, minimalist sneakers, or an average running shoes, nothing tactical. These can be our blending uniform. It's ordinary, it's functional, it's boring, but it doesn't draw any second glances. Be sure that your outfit is slightly oversized, so if you are on fit, your muscle doesn't draw any attention, and you will have more room to hide things inside your outfit. Details matters, and that's how I will carry what I need without standing out. I'm using a cachet belt with hidden compartments. This cachet belt is made by Wazoo Survival Gear, but you can also find cheaper version on the internet. Their cachet belt is tough as nail, and I'm wearing signed 7 years and still going strong. I'm also carrying a flat pouch tucked inside the waistband and attached to the belt loop. It's discreet and keep everything stable even if you move fast or sit down. Do you remember that Gorilla Tape video? Let's bring it back and use it to fashion hidden pockets inside your pants or shirt to stash stuff like tinder if you need it, sailing needles, micro tools, survival cash, etc. They are totally invisible from the outside. Here's what I've decided to carry with me. Inside my cachet belt, I carry a couple of big zip ties. I can use them to bind shut a gate or a door handle for temporary security. I can use them as an improvised handcuffs or for a splint fastener in order to tie an improvised splint in place. Some brass wire, it can be helpful for simple lock bypassing. You can use it to make tripwire alarms, stretching it across a hallway, a doorway with a can or a bottle tied to it for noise detection. You can twist it to lock a handle in place or enforce a weak latch. You can fix things or you can hang stuff if it's needed. Science brass is conductive. It can be used as an emergency connections for wires or fuses. You can also use it for making the classic pursuit breaker trap. It works really well when you are escaping. Brass wire is strong and it's really hard to spot. In thick alleys, stairwells or doorways can be very effective. A little disclaimer, we are good people and this kind of technique can be really dangerous. Use it only as a last resort. It's not something to use lightly. Last but not least, brass wire can also be used to create short circuit, even if it's not effective as aluminum and copper. But if it works, you can disable electronics or sabotage certain type of systems or as a distraction. There are some risks in using brass wire to create short circuits. It's almost impossible to keep it under control, so you can create sparks, fire, or even explosions, especially with car batteries and main power. So be smart and be safe. If you're also carrying a small thin piece of brass wire, remember that brass wire eat pretty quickly under load, and if you breach certain kind of batteries, the wire can glow red and you can ignite tinders just in case. I'm also carrying some thinner bank line. I think it's the number 24 to fix things or to create other kind of traps. And another piece of kit that I'm carrying, it's a blade saw for or steel. It stays well hidden inside my cachet belt and can cut through certain padlocks, chains and fences with patience and stealth. You can also use it to modify shape a piece of scrap metal to create a usable tool just in case, or you can harvest material around the city when it's needed. Inside my cachet belt I'm also carrying a tension wrench plus a single pick and the rake lockpicking tool. I keep them behind me so I can access to them fairly easily. Inside the buckle of my belt I also carrying my classic ceramic blade, good for small medical operation or for cutting cordage or seat belts, or even as an invisible self-defensive tool as a last resort. A great thing about ceramic blades that are invisible to different metal detectors. In fact, it's a tiny tool often present in SEER kit. Another fun fact, CIA escape kit during Cold War included small ceramic blades hidden in pens and buckles for cutting bindings. Even some modern escape kit still feature flat ceramic razor blades hidden in everyday objects. Always carry cash. Cash by time, safety and mobility. My rules is to keep cash dispersed, don't stack. You want flexibility without flashing wealth. Remember, here's a rough idea on how to choose the size of your bills. Always avoid carrying big bills. In crisis, no one will break your 100 euros for a loaf of bread. You know what I mean. Last thing I'm carrying inside my cachet belt is my trustworthy Mr. I don't know. We already saw it in one of my last videos. I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm carrying my cachet belt upside down with the opening at the bottom of it. I'm not actually worried to lose anything on the go because of the pressure made by the belt and my body together. So now let's go through my stealth pouch made out of Gorilla Tape. If you want to know more about all the uses of Gorilla Tape, you can check this video out. I made this pouch in order to hang but stay stable inside my pants with an aluminum hook attached on one side that keeps the pouch from falling when it's attached to the belt loop. I made the pouch with Gorilla Tape because I can tailor the size and the features of the pouch according to what I need, and it's waterproof. Inside I mainly carry my medikit and just other basic stuffs. Stereo strips, plasters, povidone swabs, my painkillers, some water purification tablets sealed in some Gorilla Tape, a seal cock key. I'm also carrying some super glue, not for medical purposes, even if it can be helpful, but for jamming locks, doors or zippers to delay pursuers. You can use it to repair shoes or harden knots in case. Fun fact, law enforcement use it in forensic fingerprinting. Super glue vapors binds to fingerprints oil, making them visible under UV light. And last but not least, I'm carrying some quick cloth. That's it inside the pouch. Let's move to the wallet. In the wallet I have my classic ceramic blade. I have ceramic blades everywhere. And also I'm carrying a credit card latch slippers from Covered Instruments. And now I'm gonna show you what's in my pockets. I keep a couple of energy bars just to replenish calories. Inside the coin pockets of my pants I carry some nano scissors that I bought on Covered Instruments website. I also carry an ATQ tourniquet bought from Live the Creed website. They sell some of the best medikits I found online. Don't worry, I leave all the links in the description so you can check them all out. Despite I don't smoke, I always have a lighter with me, which is very helpful in too many ways, from quick fire starting, melting ropes together, sterilizing needles or blades. A lighter can also be used as a universal icebreaker. Offering a light is a non-threatening gesture to break the silence and maybe give her the information you need from a stranger when you find yourself in a place that you don't know. These small flashlights from Phoenix, it has white light and red light, which is my favorites. It takes forever to run out and it's very fast to recharge. Inside the waistband I'm carrying the Euro folder. It's a folding knives made in collaboration between us, Wonder Tactical and Fox Knives. It's definitely not an ADC blade, but I like sturdy knives, so for me it's good to go. I'm also carrying a small 20,000 milliampere power bank from Nitecore with 2 cables stored in my back pockets, one for my cell phone and one for my small flashlight. As you can see, I decided to carry only what these outfits allow me to carry. I decided not to carry my lovely Grail just because I don't want to carry a bottle in my hand all the time. A fair alternative could be buy a bottle of water, a small one. These days are made by thinner plastic. You can drink it when it's empty, you can compress it really well, put it in your pocket, and then you can blow it inside when you need to fill more water, and then put some purification tablets in it, wait a little bit, then drink. It's a matter of improvisation to me, and it's a good training. The main reason is because I want to improve my improvisation skills, my MacGyvering skills. MacGyvering is the skill of improvising solutions with whatever you have. It's resourcefulness under pressure. To me, it's a very underrated aspect, like being on fit. Military SEER instructors teach it, CIA agents use it, and survivalists rely on it. From making a lock shim out of a soda can, or turning paracord into a fishing line, some lockpicks out of a used shutter glass, whatever. The key is seeing beyond an item's intended purpose. There are so many real case scenarios in the history where improvisation changed the fate of so many people. Despite we are not interested to be spies or secret agents, of course, I'm sure we want to live a life under the radar, but be prepared. That's it for today. The next video will come soon, so stay tuned and be prepared.